paid on the higher business income, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, you, after getting the deduction, after 1 or 2 years, you withdraw this amount from the bank. When you withdraw it, if it is for the specified purpose, if you are using, then no tax attracts. I mean to say, you will not be liable to pay tax on the amount withdrawn. If you do not use that for specified purpose, they are given some list. If you do not use it for that purpose, then whatever the amount you withdraw, it becomes your business income. You will liable to pay tax on that income. Now we are allowed to see first the situation, secondly on which asset you can invest. Withdrawal of amount. There is a restriction on the withdrawal of the amount standing in the credit of such special account of the assessee. That is, withdrawal must be made either for the purpose of specified in the scheme that we are going to see, or in the following circumstances. In the following circumstances, when you close the business, you can withdraw. On the death of the assessee, when there is no person to carry on the business, you can withdraw. On the partition of HUF, you can withdraw that amount. You are in HUF. HUF gets divided. That means each person has difference of opinion. They will say, we will do our own business. I don't want to be part of HUF. Then, if you withdraw that, that is also one situation. Dissolution of firm, that means closure of business kind of a thing, you can withdraw. Liquidation of a company, you can withdraw. Okay. Out of these 5 cases, A, B, C, D, E, out of these 5 cases, only for 3 cases they have given the exemption. I mean to say, if you withdraw for these purposes, you are not liable to pay tax on the withdrawal amount. Other than these 3, if you withdraw any amount, on that amount also you pay tax. What are those? When you close the business and when there is a dissolution of partnership firm, you will have to pay tax. See here, consequence in case of closure of business. Withdrawal of any amount in the event of closure of business or dissolution of a firm, the whole of such amount shall be deemed to be the profits and gains of business or profession. What I told, if you withdraw the amount on the occasion of when you are closing the business or the firm is getting dissolved, partnership firm, in that case, whatever the amount which was in the special account, credit of special account, that will be treated as income from profits and gains. That means income from business. And you will have to end up paying tax on that withdrawal amount. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Next, if they are given, I can tell you what are all the assets. I don't think they are given. You can install in any of the assets which is given on the specified asset. 1 second. that you had 40,000 in your account. In your account you had 40,000. You withdraw that. Withdraw the amount on 2nd and 23. You withdraw the amount on 2nd Jan 23, this 40,000. Okay, and you have purchased the plant. You have purchased the plant with 40,000. Please understand this one. You guys get the question on these parts. That's why I'm stressing. You had some balance in the credit of your deposit account. You withdraw full or some portion. Okay. And on that withdrawal amount, you purchase the asset. You investment made in the asset, plant. When you withdraw from the end of that financial year, you have withdrawn on 22nd Jan 23. That means end of the financial year means 31st March 23 end. From that end of the financial year, whatever the asset you have purchased, you should not transfer that asset within 8 years from the end of the financial year in which you have purchased the asset. Are you guys getting? You had some balance in the deposit account. You withdraw full or some portion, assume. On that you have purchased the plant. Whatever the plant you have purchased by utilizing the amount withdrawn, that specified asset should not be transferred or sold otherwise within a period of 8 years from the end of the financial year in which investment is made or asset is purchased. Both one and the same. Okay. In cases where asset acquired in accordance with the scheme, asset acquired, purchase of the asset, this one, you withdraw this, you purchase the asset. On deposit scheme is sold or otherwise transferred in any previous year by the assessee to any person at any time before the expiry of 8 years from the end of the previous year in which it was acquired. You have acquired in this year. End of this financial year means 31st March 2023. From 1st April 23 to 8 years within that period, if you sell that asset or transferred otherwise, then such part of the cost of the asset as is relatable to the deduction already allowed is deemed to be the profits and gains of business or profession. That means when you withdraw this amount, you will get the deduction. That means it is not liable to tax. Once the asset is purchased, if you transfer that within the specified period, in this case 8 years, from the end of the financial year in which the asset is purchased, then whatever the deduction you had claimed, that will be deemed to be the profit of the business. Why? Because here you have claimed the deduction, no tax, you deposited that, you withdraw that amount, you purchase the asset, you transferred within 8 years. Then here also you get the deduction. When you transfer, if there is no tax, double deduction will happen. Hence, whatever the deduction you have claimed with respect to the actual cost of the asset will be treated as deemed profit. Understanding? Is it going above your head? See, I am not telling anything. Whatever is there, I am explaining with the certain numerics also, with certain logics also. In this 33 AB, this is very important. You have to remember this not only for this section, in the earlier sections also, you have to remember. You will frame the question on this. You might get the question on this. Expenditure. Total expenditure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You get the deduction. I mean to say, 40,000 is the amount. 20,000, 140. Yeah, 60,000 is the profit. 60. Okay. You meant in that way. Yeah. So it will be 24,000 or 40,000, and only 24,000 we should take. I will reframe that one. 70% is your profit. Okay. Right. Of this. Okay. Right. Because I need to recalculate everything then. Not an issue. 70% is the profit. Yeah. Then you get this one. Out of that you get the deduction of 40,000. Right. Balance profit is this much. Of that 60%, 40%. 40% is the business. 60% is the agriculture income. Otherwise, I need to recalculate everything. Not required. Okay. You guys can leave this question. I mean, leave this section. If you guys need same, almost similar. Here, there 40%. Here 20%. Almost similar. Okay. If you guys want to study, please study. Otherwise, you can also read. Same ATS. Most of them provisions similar to 33 AB. Okay. Scientific research.